Welcome to the Free Game Podcast. I'm your host, Wade, where we talk about Miami Heat news and recaps. We're going to talk about this comeback win against the Hawks today. So we went against Atlanta. We beat them 124-118. Had a nice little comeback win. We started the game off. It was kind of, it was up because of Strus. And then, towards the second quarter, the Hawks, they got hot. Trae Young, Kevin Huerter really killed us in that second quarter. Third quarter, they didn't take off. We just kind of stayed with them, but they was up, so we just kind of stayed with them. And then, the fourth quarter, we had that comeback with that defense. That defense came, and that's that playoff defense. It came and got them. They wasn't even ready for that one. They thought they was going to cruise to a win. Gave them that playoff defense, came and knocked them off. So first off, we got the good news is that we got Jimmy back. So this is his first game back off the little ankle injury. But I'm gonna get back to Jimmy later on in the game. Later on in this podcast, because Jimmy, he did his thing tonight. I'm gonna start with Max Strus, saying he gave us a whole new stat line. We 7-0 with him in the starting lineup. If y'all remember on an earlier podcast, I said this exact same thing. It was like, just start Max, let Duncan come off the bench. It'll be a better fit. Duncan, he'll see what he needs to do when he on the bench, and then he could come in and be effective. It didn't happen tonight, but it happened the last game. The last game he came in, he was instantly effective. But he gave us that new stat line of being 7-0 with him in the starting lineup. He started the game today red hot. 4 straight threes, and then he ended the quarter with 16 points. So, but after that, he did get cold for the rest of the game. He got cold, but since he had all of that momentum, he was just striking fear in the Hawks every time he shot, every time he got open, every time he even if they even thought that he was open just a little bit, they was like, okay, all right. They gave him, struck a little fear in him. Kind of like how Duncan be doing. But today, Max Strus, he was on it. Yurtsevin, another dude. I told y'all in an earlier podcast, they're going to have to play him. He's going to have to get through the little struggles that he had. Now he looking like a promising NBA center. He just got to keep continuing his path. And, all the Heat fans, we rooting for you. Like, this just gonna make the team better. So all the Heat fans rooting for you. But yeah, he ended the game with 17 points, 11 rebounds. I want to say 3 assists. Great game. He really showing that he gonna be an elite rebounder in this league. He set good solid picks. He get solid rebounds. Even when he rebounded, it looked like, okay, yeah, he's snatching that rebound from them. He ain't just out here just getting defensive boards. He getting offensive rebounds, and then he's snatching defensive rebounds, so they not getting it. So rebounding, he looked like an elite rebounder for sure. Now I don't know how it's gonna look when Bam comes back. I don't know if he's gonna be coming off the bench playing with him. But he definitely deserved minutes though, that's for sure. So hopefully they don't get away from that. And now I'm gonna get to the bench. So our bench tonight, we didn't get much from the bench except for Herro and Dedmon. But it's gonna get better. These bench minutes, it'll get better because it's we got one starter back, so Coach Spo got to figure out how to mix his minutes in with some of the bench, and Caleb done went to the bench now, so it's all right. he got to figure out. Okay, now I'm back on the bench role, so now I got to figure out how to play my part again. So it's a lot of that going on with the bench, like just them really trying to get they mind right for they minutes decreasing when these starters come back. Um, but I believe in Coach Spo. Coach Spo just gotta find minutes for them. He most likely gonna keep the bench like situational and like who's playing good that night. Like if we need a defensive player tonight, okay, that's when the defensive guy's gonna come up. If he needs shooters that night, that's the shooters gonna come up. Or somebody get hot, I'm gonna go ahead and keep him in. Like this, I think that's the route he gonna take with this, with the bench rolls. Um, but yeah, they for sure. Caleb, he definitely played good tonight off the bench too. He had a good, some good defensive minutes. Not really too much offensive, but some good defensive minutes. He got a good, charge fall on Trae Young at the end of the game. We needed that too, so that was like real clutch. And get to this fourth quarter defense. So the fourth quarter defense with Herro, Jimmy, Martin, PJ, and Kyle. It's a lot of defensive IQ on the court, man. Like it led to all they did was just lead to defensive stops and just overall great defense. Like it was taking charges, getting their hands in the passing lane. And since most of these people are two ways, they can do stuff off the on the offensive end as well. So good. They had some good turnovers in the fourth quarter. They showed this. They played this like played this fourth quarter like it was a playoff game. Like so that tell you like how good the defense is without Bam. Like we are with our best missing piece of defense, and he not even playing, and the defense still look top 5, top 3. So they let you know that's the defense is there. And we gonna get with Jimmy. So Jimmy, his first night back, look like he ain't never left. Getting to the line when he want, pretty much getting all the shots he want. It was a Jimmy night. He ended the game. Let me see what he ended the game with 23 and 10, 2 steals, 1 block. That's a Jimmy game. Like it's that simple. It's a Jimmy game. He came back like he never left. We gave him the rest from that ankle injury, and this is what we got. And then we got Bam coming back supposedly next week. So like this team looking good. I ain't gonna lie. The team looking good. Tyler Herro, that 6th man of the year is getting closer. It's getting real close. He got 24 points today. We still trying to push for him to get to the All-Star game. See if we can get that. But if he can't, he definitely got the 6th man locked up. That's already done. Man, ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, the team looking good. And yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, but I'll talk to you guys later though.